Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I got my green on. We are here. We're doing the thing. And I have a special guest with me today because my regular partner, my love, Mika, is has some appointments, has some stuff to do to deal with, take care of. So we miss her, but we got Aisha's here with us today. How are you
Hi.
today?
I am well. I'm glad to be back joining you
I
and,
know.
doing my thing. Yes, St. Patrick's Day. Like we were saying before, I always forget it's St. Patrick's Day. I don't do anything.
Yeah.
I chill. So,
It's chill.
yeah.
You have fun. Be safe if you're gonna go drink some green beer, whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
Everybody, yeah, be safe. But yeah,
yeah,
that's it. That's all.
yeah. So, yes, we had another big AEW weekend right off of big business. A lot is happening. Woo.
Mhm.
Things are changing,
Mhm.
things are going. And let's just go back. Let's go right into Friday with Rampage. We got a little teaser of this World Tag Team Tournament. AEW loves a tournament, but our tag team titles have been relinquished. Darby Instinct. Starby? Sure.
Yes.
Starby.
Exactly. Yes.
Darby and Sting relinquished their titles 2 weeks ago. So we're on the search for a new one. We got a little preview with OC and Trent versus Dark Order, a match that this is for me,
This is
truly.
this was for you.
Thanks, Tony. I don't know why you'd have ruined my life like this, but I love and hate you for this.
Yo, before we get started, like Rampage was like cooking on Friday. I said, "Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Listen,
This is a
Rampage, it's low key, like it's underrated. Like it's past couple weeks, we're getting some real bangers, a lot of stories, a lot of things happening.
Mhm.
Don't sleep on Rampage, guys. It's good. Come back and watch it when you can. You might be outside. I don't know. Hopefully you're outside and not on Twitter. But like, whatever. Please. Did you enjoy this match? Let's go back.
I did. I mean, it's always hard to see Orange without his belt. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so, but I thought this was an entertaining match. I loved it. I loved the John's hands in the pockets of, of Orange and like I'm like this is awkward.
That
Make it
was great.
It was hilarious. It was good. It was good.
It was good. We got a
Mhm.
hug. Bryce also in the hug.
Rice with the hug, who was
Awkward.
the awkward hug.
Oh, Joseph says Rampage was cooking because we're getting 3 hours of AEW on Wednesday with Rampage and
Mhm.
Dynamite due to March Madness. Yeah, so we won't be here next week, y'all. And we might not be next. I think 2 weeks is Easter, so check your schedule. But definitely
Mhm.
next week we won't be here. Um, Lyric probably will be talking about Rampage, I'm sure, on Wednesday, so watch her then. But yes, 3 hours of wrestling on Wednesday. Get your naps in, or you might be tired the next day from work, but you know what? Sure, it's gonna be a pretty good show, we know.
Do your thing.
Hey,
Hi,
Astrid.
Astrid.
Also
Um,
part of the Body Slam family. Check her out. Astrid Ass.
yes.
Plug.
Yes. Okay, so what were your overall thoughts of this match? Ultimately,
you
Trent
know,
and Orange.
Trent looked great. He hit that Storm Zero. We got
Mhm.
Orange. He was doing orange punches to everybody to block it, so Trent could get the win. But Dark Order looked really good, and I'm really upset. We're gonna talk about this later. They are not in this tag tournament, which is upsetting.
God,
I
yeah.
have thoughts about the tag team bracket. We'll get into this, guys,
Yeah,
but
we will.
mm,
It's interesting.
very.
Like Dark Order for me, like I know you love Dark Order. Dark Order for me has just been kind of like, um
Floating.
yeah, they're just for me that that's fine. But I'm like, come on, Evil Uno off the top ropes.
Hello? They were
I
pulling
just
out moves.
They were pulling out moves. I had to laugh. I said, "Wow, this is it." It was funny, but it was great. It was great.
It was it was like a perfect this is what both of those teams do. Perfect blend of like fun, a little silly, but also serious.
Hmm.
We had Bryce hold the leg while Uno got it like it was really good wrestling.
Hmm.
And again, this is the second week Trent has got the win.
Yes.
I'm still, my campaign. Trent 2024 is this his year. Is Do I know what's gonna happen? Yeah. Is he gonna be dark side? Probably. Do I hate it? Yeah. We'll just
Yeah.
have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
uh, Joseph says it's entertaining. It was entertaining this and unique seeing Orange on Rampage the day after he worked Ring of Honor for the first time in 5 years. The one thing about Orange Cassidy is he's gonna work. He's gonna do whatever is asked of him. They're gonna tape him up and put him out there, and he's gonna do his best.
That man, he stayed taped up.
Truly.
Truly.
He's got stock in that athletic tape.
Right? Like, let's go.
We got a nice righteous promo after this. Little, I like that we've been doing this. We saw this with the infantry last week. We got a little promo on Rampage, little teaser for Collision. We'll get into that, but it's nice. Get people familiar who don't always watch Ring of Honor or know. So I liked it. I don't like this. Saraya, Harley, and her brother Zach backstage just beating up random people. But Angelo came out. You know what? He came. Then she wanted security.
Definitely started calling security. Zach was, he's ready for a fight. Obviously, he's ready to fight everybody. But Ange was there. I always want to call him Big Ange, and I can't. Rest in peace, Big Ange. But I always want to call him that. Cool Hand Ange, and they got into it. And
Saraya didn't want none of that.
Yeah,
of course not. Of course not.
Yeah, it's things to come. Things to come between those two. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was weird. This part didn't really hit as usual, but later.
Yes. Tie it all together. It'll come all
Yes,
together.
it makes sense later when we get to Saturday. Tony Storm, Mariah May in tag team action. Their first time teaming against LMK, Little Mean Kathleen, and Kayla Sparks. Before the match, Tony comes out, says they're gonna perform a tag team match for everybody, for everyone to turn off their cellular devices.
Girl. I love the crowd. They started laughing, and I'm like, yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's great. It's fun. Then she tells Deanna, all right, you and your little mystery partner want to watch? I'm going to put a show on for you. Immediately attacks them.
Yeah. I mean, I felt bad. I said, oh man, like, Kayla Sparks, she does her thing. And I'm like, dang, like they didn't really have much of a chance.
No, they didn't. We barely saw Kayla.
Right. I'm always a fan. I mean, obviously I've been a fan of Mariah May, and it's always great to see her wrestle. She keeps bringing her experience from Stardom and to here, and it's great just seeing her use those moves, and she's doing what she needs to do.
She is. And I said it last week, it's the beginning of her single white female era.
So you're thinking single white female?
She might. The way she eyeballs that title, the way she's taken this, like, she's really got the mannerisms of, toning down. She's got the entrance. She's really, I don't know. I think so. And I think we can move ahead. Tony and Mariah get the win. She got the win. This is going to give her some, like, something in her brain, because Tony hits the Storm Zero.
Yes.
Hip attacks. I think it was Little Man Kathleen. Kayla got the pin. Took the pin. Mariah gets the pin. This is going to really inflate her ego. Like, oh my God, she loves me. She's, just. I see it. I could be wrong. This is me.
No, that's fine. I was saying, I was seeing more of like All About Eve, keeping it within that same structure of the classic movie, but it's essentially almost the same. The ingenue that is wanting to take over. So essentially the same thing.
Similar. Thing. Yeah, just different years.
Different years. But yeah. And then we, afterwards we listen.
Who do we see?
The Virtuosa. She comes out. She comes out and does her thing. And who is this mystery tag team partner?
So, and a surprising, let's just be real, this was a surprising pick.
Mhm.
Thunder Rosa. My girl, Thunder Rosa, comes in and, they run out. Mariah and Tony run out. They want none of this. They're surprised. Everyone's surprised. The crowd's booing Deanna. Cheer Thunder Rosa, but also boo her at the same time. They're mixed
Yeah,
about this.
they are.
Yeah.
What do you think about this pairing?
Um, I didn't make sense at first. The more I thought about it, however, because Deanna said, "Hey, I want Tony of the past. I want, the real Tony." So what do we have? We have Mariah in original Tony gear, right? Now, how did Tony win her first title? Thunder Rosa had to relinquish it.
Yes.
Well, whatever.
Yes.
We all know that mess.
Yes.
Anyways, that is how she won her first title. She never lost it. We'll get this to Collision in a little bit. It makes sense. It's kind of putting her past in front of her. All these ghosts of
Okay.
her past. This is how I feel. Maybe I am overthinking this. I am an overthinker.
I mean, it's okay. It's it's storyline, so it's okay to think and have these
You
different.
And maybe it's not, but you know what? Tony's gonna make it now. Now that I said it, he's gonna be like in his little Star Trek notebook.
Exactly. You know what? I didn't think about it in that way. And what happened was that I saw Collision before I saw Rampage. And
Okay.
so when I saw their promo, I was like, oh. And then watching Rampage back, and I said, this actually gets me excited. It makes me excited about Thunder Rosa when I haven't really before. Like even, her coming back and single, like it's fine, like, whatever. But I think her with Deanna, I don't know. I just think they're just like so powerful, two powerhouses, and then together, I'm really excited to see kind of where this all pans out. Yeah. So I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's get to some comments. Don't forget, guys, if you are feeling generous, hit those slam chats. We appreciate it. Helps us, helps BodySlam, all of the things. Eddie, I don't know why you have to do that. I really,
Late about what?
The show? Really? Complain. I just not showed up today, guys. Let's just be real. Joseph says, "Weird they're still calling her Tony Storm when she's clearly giving vibes like Tony Monroe. She's not going to change her name. Maybe
she's not.
So she's not Johnny TV. She's not going to have a million names.
That's very true.
Characters like this work. It does not feel forced. It does not feel forced. She is living her best life.
She really is. And having fun with it. And
yes.
Yeah.
Mariah May versus Mercedes, but that's
now
coming.
that is coming, and I will be sat. Let's go. But I don't think we're not there yet. There's too many.
No, we got to finish whatever Mariah's doing with Tony. Mercedes figures
with
out
Willow.
It's coming. Yes,
there's that. Yes, and possibly Soraya. So I don't know.
I don't like that.
Well,
Joseph said, "I was seeing as Mariah does all the work and Tony stands there and looks pretty, does the damage for the 3 count and acts like she did all the work." I mean, I feel like Tony did more today. I feel like she did a lot more.
I agree.
Miss Monroe scared and running. She can't believe Deanna has a partner. Yes. But yeah, I was curious to who her partner would be because I was like, okay, we're in Canada on Wednesday. Like Taya, they're friends. Like I was trying to I was like Brit, but that doesn't make sense. I feel like we got a little CEO. Like we got too many. I feel like there's something else for Brit. So we'll see how this plays out, I guess. But then I made the sense with the Thunder Rosa. That's me. I don't know. I totally could be wrong. We don't know. We'll see Wednesday. Let's see. Right after that, we get an amazing promo of Queen Aminata ahead of her Ring of Honor women's TV title match against Red Velvet. She's so good.
She's so good, and I'm so glad that she's like come back stronger than she was before, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And I know she was saying, people were asking where did she go, because obviously she came back on AEW and then like all of
Mhm.
a sudden disappeared. Now she's on Ring of Honor. I think this is either way, I think it's a great fit that she is going towards, she's going for a belt, because I think she absolutely deserves.
Yeah.
And she can back up, like whatever she says, she can back it up.
She is a star, and I know people are like, "Where did she go?" Put her on Ring of Honor, though. Get her used to TV and the big stage and that, and she's already had those amazing matches. Kind of right now we have different storylines, so you don't wanna put her in over in AEW where there's a lot happening and then she's just kind of not
Lost.
lost, yeah.
Yeah.
Put her to Ring of Honor where she's gonna do something.
Mhm.
And then she can put her into AEW where she's gonna fit again. People are recognizing her. She she's like I said, she's a star no matter what. When you see her, you're like, "Who is this?" Like, and you watch her wrestle, you just wanna watch her.
Mhm.
Promos are good, they're presenting her in the right way.
Yeah. And I think it
After that
also, oh, I was just
No,
gonna
no,
say
go
it
ahead.
also, it might also help to like elevate this like Ring of Honor TV title. Like,
Exactly.
right? So yeah.
It helps everyone.
Mhm.
So after commercial, we get the official bracket for the World Tag Team Championship tournament. And I have it here. We have the Young Bucks versus Private Party. Undisputed Kingdom, which will fight Wildcard 1. And in Wildcard 1 is Best Friends versus the Don Callis family, which surprisingly is Hobbs and Kyle and not Takeshita.
Hmm.
I said last week Hobbs and Takeshita, and they gave me Hobbs and Kyle. Kyle has a belt already. He has a tag team partner already. He should be worried about Supercard of Honor. Like, wow.
Yeah. I mean, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm just saying. Over on the other side, again, I said things last week, and I don't like when I say things and they come true, because I asked if there was a possibility of our former champions, Bill and Ricky, in this tournament. And everybody said, no, they're done. They're not done. They're in the tournament. They will
Yikes.
be facing Top Flight.
Yeah. We got a free Ricky.
Free Ricky,
Free
please.
Ricky. Like, the man is a star, and I don't know, honestly. Oh, okay. Free Ricky from
Free
the
Ricky. From the tag division, from help. Blink twice if you need help, Ricky. Like, anyways, we also have FTR versus the wild card match 2, which we saw on Collision. We'll talk about a little bit later. The Infantry versus House of Black. Not a lot of teams, but a lot of in
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
No Dark Order, no
Mhm.
Righteous, Iron Savages. There's plenty of tag teams you could just pop in here.
I'm
And this
surprised that
is
the Righteous wasn't,
mhm,
wasn't in it, because they've been, pushing them for a minute. So
mhm, yeah. I mean, heck, even like they already have Ring of Honor tag belts. I'm surprised they didn't even just shove the Kingdom in there for funsies, because they would do
yeah,
something like that. I'm confused.
I don't know.
Hi, this
That's
is a
where we are.
screenshot of us.
Right.
Someone take a screenshot. Joseph says, "Yeah, Kyle's Ring of Honor World Television Champion. If it was Aussie Open, it would make sense." Yeah,
Mhm.
yes, he has
Yeah.
a partner, and I think Takeshi is in DDT right now, right?
Um,
I think he's out this weekend. So
Possibly.
maybe not put and just not have Hobbs in the thing. Maybe have another team. There are plenty of other teams.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
I
see.
don't know.
We'll see.
That's just me. My thoughts here. Um, Shout out to all 203 of you that are in here. You know, we say
Oh,
hello, say in the chat. We
hi.
appreciate you guys. Hi.
Hi.
What are your thoughts on the tag team tournament? Put it in there.
Yeah.
Eddie says, no offense, those teams except the righteous are considered jobbers. And that's fine. If you think of them as jobbers, okay, put them against Bucks and then you kind of know. But you want to put them out there as kind of, you want to, if you change people's minds, there's the word, that's what I'm trying to say. And be like, oh, okay. And we can't have the workhorsemen get well soon. We know what happened. But like, Iron Savages have been on Collision. They've been on there. So it's not like, who's this?
Who are these people? They're not considered. I mean, maybe people
Kind of.
can consider them jobbers, but like not really. I feel
Yeah.
like not really. I think they've shown.
Yeah.
Right. I
I'm
don't know.
just saying. Nobody from CMLL. We had like the CML tag champions just on. I don't know.
Hmm.
Tony loves a tournament, but this is not giving what it should be giving.
Yeah. And of course, we'll have more to say when we talk
Yes.
about Collision.
See, Tony's got me so upset. I'm talking with my hands so much, guys. Speaking of Takeshita, we get him versus Commander. Commander again in that poncho. Just I love it. Love him in the pink. What do you expect? This match was great.
It's great. It was so good.
So good. They both look great. I mean, Takeshita is big strong boy.
Big strong boy. Glad that he is like getting. You remember he was hot for a minute and then he dropped off, and we're like, what's going on with Takeshita? And then now he's back. We hope that he stays back. Keep him here. He has just only improved since we first saw him.
Yes.
Keep him. Let's go. Let's go. No Takeshita on the milk carton on the missing poster.
Listen, I asked for Ricky to be off the milk carton last week, and that's not how I wanted it.
Not be careful what you ask for.
Oh, I say things.
You got to be specific.
You guys be specific with your manifestations, or else you'll get vague results, and you'll end up with Ricky and Bill in the tag tournament.
Period.
I hate it. But Takeshita wins. Unfortunately, Tony tweeted later that Commander was a little bit injured in this match, so he was not able to be on Collision last night. Wish you well. Wish him, speedy recovery. Hopefully it's nothing crazy, but Takeshita was kicking that boy all over the place. He kicked him in like the head or something. It was wild.
Yeah.
Intense.
There was a whole lot. There was a whole lot going on.
So much happening. I watched it again this morning and I was like, huh? And our main event, this might be for you. Well, part of it's for you. Top Flight, Action Andretti versus Undisputed Kingdom.
It was a little for me.
Ring of Honor champions, the Kingdom, and not my international champion, Roderick.
Roddy, love you. Give that belt back to Orange.
It doesn't look right. I hate it.
Doesn't, but glad to see Roddy on my screen. Let's go.
Joseph says, yeah, he was supposed to face Pac in that match. Hopefully we get that down the line when Commander is better. But this match was fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It was fine. Yeah,
Top Flight Boys, Action Andretti, always adorable, always great. I really hate that man on commentary, but he did ask, what is all flights are red eye flight, or every flight is a red eye flight mean? He said, what does that mean? And was it Tony that says that you stay up all night?
Yeah, you stay up all night or something. I don't know who said that.
Like that.
It's like, okay. All right.
Go to bed, Grandpa.
I know. But yeah, I thought that was a nice match. It was fine. It was fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could have reversed. We could have reversed this open, and then we could have had OC and Trent Dark Order main event. Maybe.
I agree.
But that was Rampage. We had a good time. A lot crammed into that little hour. Then we went straight. Take a breath, guys. Let's get your fingies ready for Collision.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
Like there's 210 of you in here. I see you. So please get your fingers ready because I'm sure you all have thoughts on Collision. Please
Yes, let's go,
don't
you
forget
keyboard
hit that slam.
warriors.
Yeah,
Let's
hit those
go.
slam chats. I want to know all your thoughts because Collision just went right into it. Shibata and Bryan Danielson. Hello.
Mhm.
Just
Mhm.
for free, guys.
For free. That's great.
It
Like, what do you
was amazing. So speechless.
right? It's like, what do you say?
It
The te
did not feel like a real match that we got to watch. Like it was
Mhm.
so just like, is this am I seeing
Mhm.
Shibata in 2024 wrestle Bryan Danielson
Yeah.
on my television on the Saturday evening?
On a Saturday evening, not a pay-per-view, not a nothing.
No, just casual, random on 316 day.
Mhm.
A happy 316 to all who celebrated. It's what Stone Cold would have wanted. He's not dead,
Yes.
but he would want it.
He's not, but, people are having a good time. I saw some folks, dressed up on Instagram and stuff like that, and I'm like, "Wow, loved it."
316 day, it's a real holiday. Um, this is so good, so intense. Bryan Danielson is on his dream match tour, and we love that for him.
Mhm.
He is taking punishments. He is on a roll. He's on this like different vibe right now. And Shibata, we know we were not ever expecting to see Shibata in the ring again, and he is back, and he's not like halving it. He is like all in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
Yeah.
crisscross applesauce slapping each other, beating each other up.
Right? My favorite part. I rewound and watched again. I said yes.
Thank you. Thank you, wrestling gods. Uh, thank you, Tony Khan. Thank you, Rocky Romero. Whoever had a hand in
Whoever.
this, all of you, bless, because beautiful.
Mhm.
When he got down crisscross applesauce, I said, "Ooh, oh, we're in it for real.
Here we go.
Let's
I was like,
go."
"Come on, press your foreheads together. Let's go."
Yes, we were serious. And then Brian was like, "Oh, I'm getting hit too hard. I have to just kick this man." He changed it. He kicked him. The rolls again. He is squeaking out wins.
Mhm.
These
Though
are
I wish Shibata would have won this one, but I'm okay. I'm okay with,
yeah.
Danielson winning. Wish Shibata would have taken it.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Come on, why not?
Let let's do it.
Roll it back, run it back. I would like to see this 2 3 times. Whatever.
Not mad about it.
Nope. But like I said this last week, like Brian is really having to squeak out wins. Like the roll ups, he had to like sneak this like pin in. Like we have not seen this. He's going with the best of the best and proving he's the best, but it's he's earning these like because it could go either way.
Mhm.
Shibata was ready. Shibata looked great.
Mhm.
Beautiful. If you have not seen it, or do it again, watch it again. Just makes
Yeah.
you feel good. It's great. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be one of those matches where you're like, this is wrestling. This is just classic. You're just gonna pop it in whenever you want to just feel like, ooh, yeah, this
Yeah.
is gonna be talked about for a while. It's a great, great, amazing match. Then we just went into Trish Adora versus Julia Hart for the TBS Championship.
I have thoughts.
You got thoughts?
I got
Hold on
thoughts.
before let's say
Yes.
it is house rules. The house rule was whoever loses does not get to go out with their boys later for the main event in the tag team eliminator.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Whatever.
There's so many different names. There's so many different names, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. So what are your thoughts on this match?
I mean, Trish Adora continues to show us why she deserves to be here. I've been a fan. She's just wonderful. And I think I honestly think with Julia, though we were initially excited, I know I was initially excited about her having the TBS championship. I think that it's becoming more obvious that like it's time. It might be time to
Yeah,
for a new one.
that's fair. And
Yeah,
I don't think that's really entirely her fault. I think she is trying, you know, she's getting better, but you're right. Maybe it is. And
I think
that's
yeah,
okay. She's done great with
she
what she's been
has.
given. She did get injured, so I feel
Mhm.
like she's still fine. She's getting back in that groove. She just returned a week or two ago. So,
But I
yeah,
think
but
we're starting to see, you know what it is
yeah.
that now that we're getting all of these amazing women in AEW and folks are coming back stronger than ever, you're starting to really see who
Yeah.
is rising and who for whatever reason. And you're
Mhm.
right, Julia Hart, she's done what she needed to do, but I think
Mhm.
now at this point it's so obvious that like now, obviously
Yeah.
Trisha Dora with
Yeah.
Mercedes here now, Deanna is here now. Like it's just, yeah,
Yeah,
that's just
and
what I
that's
think. I don't know.
yeah, and you don't drag it out. Yeah, you're right. I still love Julia. I think she's great,
Mhm.
but you're right. Maybe it's time for somebody else. We'll figure. Maybe we are. We
Maybe.
saw Wednesday. Who knows what's happening with that?
Yes.
Also, just real quickly, let's touch on that because yes, because Julia came out. Her and Sky got attacked by Mercedes, and we all wondered where Chris was. Turns out somebody attacked Chris.
Yep.
Uh, this is not always about that, but I have theories. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I have one. Okay, it was
Mhm.
Sky and Julia, okay, that attacked her. Two, Mercedes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
She wants us to be with her and Willow. She wants to look like the good guy. Let's be real, Mercedes is better as a heel. Um, three, and I don't like this scenario. Well, no, I have a fourth one. This is the third one that's actually really far fetched. It was Willow that sent somebody to attack her, but I
That's
don't believe in
not,
that one.
I agree, but it's not far fetched because the way she came in was kind of casual. So when she came in and
You
after, Chris was like, I was attacked, Willow was a little casual about it. So I don't think that's too far fetched, but I also agree that I don't think that's what it
I
is.
don't like it.
Yeah.
And the fourth is Chris is faking it and she is turning. You know what I mean? These are my four.
Ooh.
Her and Trent, okay? I hate these ideas. These are my four theories. Argue amongst yourself. Let me know what you think. I just something is not right with this attack thing.
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
Julian
Okay.
Sky is the obvious. We are getting a street fight this week on Rampage after Dynamite on Wednesday. Maybe this progresses. I don't know. These are just my conspiracy theories.
And you may not be wrong. I don't know, Al. You've been
Mhm.
predicting. You've been good at predicting in the
No,
past. So
what is it? What do we Nostradamus? How do I get my
predicting the future. So
Joseph says
depending on those.
easiest. Yes, Julie. Joseph says easiest. That was Sky and Blue. Yes, to set up the street fight.
Mhm.
Eddie says Stokely had Megan Bain. Oh, we're bringing in Megan.
Oh,
And you know what? Joseph agrees. Could this be Megan Bain that attacked Chris? She finished with Stardom. She did. She's finished with Stardom a little
yes.
bit ago.
Oh,
Interesting. We got a fifth theory, guys. Fifth.
Megan Bain. Okay.
Stokely Shady. Would they been a little too friendly? Maybe. Maybe. All of these are great theories. Except my one about Willow, because that actually really hurts my heart. But all of these
Megan.
will
Okay. I'll keep that in the back
mhm,
of my mind. Cause yeah, I
right?
haven't heard anything from about Megan since she was done at Stardom. Yeah. Hmm.
It's
Okay.
interesting. You guys are using those noggins.
Keep an eye on that.
We will. These are our five theories, and watch none of them be right.
It's something completely. That's
Left.
fine. It's fine.
It's fine as long as we don't ever get a bad girl Willow. I don't want it. I don't want it. No.
You know what? I don't know. I don't think so. 90% of me does not want it, but 10%.
Maybe I don't
I'm
want
curious.
it right now.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, because like Face Willow needs to be the champ.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Joseph says, with Mercedes being the hero that she was on Dynamite, do we think she goes after Julia?
Possibly.
Probably. Yeah, but I also hate that for Julia.
That's the problem, because that's like it. If Mercedes goes after Julia and does not win, there's no, like, come on. And I think that would be the issue.
And even if Mercedes wins, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Julia looked bad. Julia's this." It's too much for her.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon. She should not be near Mercedes in that kind of title capacity. It's gonna be too much critique either way, and that's not fair to her. People are gonna be like, "She's not ready. She's not." It's not fair.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't want it.
Yep. Let's leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave that alone.
Leave it alone. Let's get back to this match, though. Trish looked great. You know, Julie did her thing. Moonsault looked great. Trish, though, with the little booty, though.
Come on.
Hello?
Splits. Come on. Splits. Bouncing up and down the splits. Let's go. Love to see it.
Respectfully?
Respectfully.
Joseph says it's Catch-22. I think people expect Mercedes to be a champion sooner rather than later. Does she do it in AEW or New Japan first? Stephanie Becker can't even talk, guys. Beat Julia. Then there's Mayu. Yeah, there's a lot. And you guys know I've been saying this. I didn't want Mercedes to go straight into a title picture. I think she is beyond a title picture. I think she can do that at a later time.
Yeah.
But if we're going to give her the TBS championship, it kind of makes sense because Meekz always said, and I agree, that's the face of the network. She's going to walk the red carpet. She's going to do her Star Wars with that belt, and it's going to be, good for AEW. Just don't want Julia to be
in a position. So you think that it would have to, somebody else would have to beat Julia first for the title, and then Mercedes could go after it,
or we do Willow, Mercedes, Julia, and it's just basically them two.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So Julia does not get a pin. Is real sticky. I don't like it. I don't like the situation. It's too much. Maybe there's a plan. Maybe there's a plan I don't know of. Again, Tony's in his Star Trek notebook. He probably has it all written down. I don't know. I don't know. I love that for him. But again, Tony, I'm right here if you need ideas. You know where to find me. Hopefully see you at Double or Nothing. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Run Al a paycheck.
Please.
Run her that money.
Please. What did we think of the stipulation that Trish picked? Loser has to be banned from ringside. We know Trish doesn't accompany her men to ringside anyway. I think she would have, with it being House of Black and Julia being there. So I think that makes sense. I know she's like, you guys got this, but I think she would have to have countered Julia. And I think that's why that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like, Julia is always going to interfere in the match. So if this was not the stipulation, if they didn't have this match or whatever, it was a regular, I think Trish coming out with them would have made sense. Because she doesn't usually stick around ringside, but I think she would have this time because Julia's there and she knows Julia. She got that mist. She's going to always interfere for her boys. So I think she would have stayed. So it made sense.
Yes.
If any other tag team, I would not.
But it would have been interesting to see them both ringside. And to see what shenanigans they would get into.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got you.
Interesting. And if it would keep Mercedes busy if she beat Julia, it ain't over between Tony. Yeah, she's away from that. She's
Mhm.
fully away from the main title, and that's
Yeah.
great. That's
Mhm.
all I wanted. I did not want her near that title yet. It's
Yeah.
coming, but not yet.
Not yet.
They're minding their own business. She's doing her thing. I wanted that. It'll come later.
Okay.
Finish this stuff. Finish this story. It's not a pun. Sorry.
And then we will finish this one, and then we'll you know.
Okay, but Julia wins with the moonsault. She is gonna hang out with her boys later, but good. Yeah, we'll see what this title situation looks like. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Dynasty is gonna be very big and interesting for that TBS title, I'm sure.
I'm excited about that one.
Mm-hmm. Then we see Zach Knight backstage with our girl Lexi. Lexi's like, Ange wants to fight. After last night, he's challenging you. Let's go. For a match tonight. Zach says, "No, I'm not doing that in Canada." Then Harley comes in, it's like, "Canada, what do you have? Poutine, maple syrup, the queen's on your money." And then Zach's like, "Okay, whatever." And so he does not
Like,
want.
girl, what are you
He really shut her up.
Shh.
She was on a roll.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he wants none of Angelo.
He said it's going to happen on his terms, and
Mhm.
he will text you and let you know. I mean, he didn't say that, but he said he's going to let you know.
Imagine. How'd you get this number? New phone, who dis? Like,
Exactly. He said it's on my terms. So
yeah. The
Mhm.
one thing I will say, his sister wasn't there.
Yeah.
Of course, he didn't want none of Angelo. His sister wasn't there to guide him.
Hmm.
Anywho,
Anyway, I know. Anyway,
Danny Garcia versus Lee Moriarty. You sneak that one in there for funsies. Come
yeah.
on.
It
Fun.
was a good time. You got Shane Taylor
Mm-hmm.
ringside, and Daddy Magic on the mic, and and
Fun. Shout out to Danny Garcia's tights. They were great. I love those tights. They're fun. More men in color. I liked them.
like
But this
blind us with the
please
give us all the shine and glitter. Let's go.
give me disco ball.
Right?
This was great. This is literally, these are your future, not even future. They're like the present, but they are your young dudes doing the thing, looking great. Lee has been so great with Shane Taylor Promotions. Like, that's such a good pairing for him. Joseph says it was a fun little match with Matt Menard. They're entertaining us at ringside as he always does. Yeah. But in the end, Daniel Garcia wins via submission. And yeah, Lee was a little upset about that.
Lee keep fighting.
Fighting the good fight.
Truly.
Then we have Pac and Aaron Solo, who was not on my milk carton, but I guess he should have been because I forgot.
I was like, who? Oh yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. No shade. It really was like, oh, I think, when was the last time we saw him? I can't even remember. I feel like it was at like 5 or 6 months ago.
It has to be. When did we drop QTV? That was bad for him.
Okay, so QTV, let's see, QT Marshall, he announced he was leaving.
He left and now he's back, but in the
yeah.
Yeah, but
so maybe October, November ish. I don't know.
Something like that. I don't remember. If anybody knows, let us know.
Yeah, drop it.
Yeah, please help. But yeah, Pac did his thing.
Yeah,
he wins.
He's looking great.
Surprise.
Right?
Pac wins. He's very jacked. I didn't think that man could get any more
He said,
he just keeps getting more. It's crazy.
and how tall is he? He doesn't look very tall.
He's a short king. He's not very
Yeah.
tall.
So he's just like putting on that muscle. Well, then he calls out Tony.
He did. Yeah, he said, Tony, I could read the direct quote. I told you the bastard is back and I'm looking for trouble. But this is not what he had in mind. He's gonna say it again. Tony Khan, I'm looking for trouble. So find me some or I'll find it myself. He's just gonna run, for lack of a better term, rampage on everybody.
Love it.
You know, sure.
Sure, why not? Let's see what happens.
Is it a Napoleon syndrome?
Oh, when you're short and you have to shorten my.
Yeah, does he have? He might
I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm like,
good. You're like,
good, but I don't know.
I don't know his life.
Yeah, I don't know.
We come back and Bryan Danielson is meditating backstage.
Of course,
as you do after you
as he does
beat Shibata. He says he has gratitude. He's thankful he was able to wrestle Shibata. Both of them were told years ago that they would never be able to wrestle again. And here they are. And he doesn't know who he has to thank for it, but he's thankful. He's also grateful for this match against Ospreay. He watched what Will said on Dynamite. How Will said he's watched him and tried to emulate him. He heard, I'm reading. He heard that when he gets in the ring, it's live or die, and doesn't plan on dying yet. And what that tells Bryan is that Ospreay has followed him and emulated, but he cannot walk in his shoes because he's never had this taken away from him. Mm-hmm. So he can be the best. He can go to these places, but Bryan's had this taken away from him and has this new rejuvenated lease on wrestling that Ospreay doesn't have. So, he says Will can say what he wants and he's willing to do because Danielson knows what he's willing to do, and he does not think Will Ospreay is ready for that. Mm-hmm. So, like we said, Psycho Bryan Danielson is here. That match is going to be insane.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
Hey, Casey.
Hi, Casey. Cannot wait. It's gonna be a great one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Claudio versus
Lance
Archer. Only half
for you, Al.
It's only half of it.
I know 50% of it was for you.
50%. Yeah, could have really done without the Lance Archer of it all. But Lance Archer found someone his own size to pick on.
Very true.
So, this was a match. This was a great match.
It's good. He was joined by the righteous, righteous. Well, they,
Yeah. Claudio got him up for that spin. He swung him.
Mm-hmm.
We got Claudio running. He catches him. So, but I'm always so distracted by Lance Archer's tramp stamp.
Oh. The braids for me, like Mika said, the Kanekalon girl. I'm like, I need to know who does his braids every time. But you're absolutely right. The tramp stamp, sure.
Why is Lance on my TV again?
Being punished.
I feel that, Casey. But yeah, so as he's swinging him, we think it's the end. The righteous come in and attack Claudio, and they make notes that Mox is not in the building tonight, but Bryan comes out, helps his BCC brother. There's no match for the righteous and Lance Archer. But who comes out with the chair swinging away? Shibata himself.
Shibata.
Hello?
I said, oh.
Right? I don't know what's happening. Interested?
Mm-hmm.
Where does this go? What are we doing? Are we doing trios? What?
I would love to see it.
I'm into this. I think this is so good for the righteous and Lance Archer. Mm-hmm. I can say what I want about Lance Archer, but I think this is good for them. I like it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some interesting comments.
I think a Black woman does. I mean, that's what I was going to say. Honestly, like, because we know the hair and makeup, a lot of them for AEW are like women of color back there. So like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because they look moisturized and they look, everything. But apparently, this match, Claudio and Lance, this was a last minute match that they put in,
I think
correct?
so. I think so.
And we could have had another women's match. That's all I'm saying. Because did we need this one? This was fine. It was good. It was a good time. You could have thrown in.
We could have. Joseph does bring a good point. April 5th, Super Card of Honor.
Yes. Club, Ring of Honor World.
Interesting. Yeah.
Hardly defend. Yeah.
We could throw these two teams in a 6-man. I see that. I see it. Oh, she's here. Hey, Mika.
Hi,
Thanks
Mika.
for watching. Casey says, honestly, Righteous can go to. Dang it, Casey. You just got here. I was interested. You could do without them? Casey.
You know what? I'm not gonna completely disagree with Casey on this, because I think, like, if you are going to keep putting up the Righteous like this, because before I was not paying them no attention because they were on Ring of Honor, and honestly, even on Ring of Honor, I was like, fine. But if you're gonna keep propping them up, like, the interest that I started to have in the Righteous is now starting to wane again. So
okay, I think that's just because we've done a start and stop with the Righteous.
Yes.
And that is not on them.
Correct.
It popped up. We've said, "Ooh, this is fun." Then they go away and they go to Ring of Honor and then they come back. And so,
but of course we're going to blame them. We're not going to blame
Tonika. Of course. You know how that works. All the Righteous's fault.
It's all you know how we do. You know how IWC is. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. You're right. It's just not on them. It is on the booking.
Yes. It's not their fault. I think they want to be out there several times. But I think now is probably it's a good time for them. Against BCC? Mm-hmm. Hello?
Okay.
Let's see what else we got. Joseph says, yep, matchup for Pac and Commander not happening. Scream to 2 minutes. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Could have been a women's match. I don't know who's
Definitely
back there.
Could have been. I know, right?
Eddie says, yeah.
Zach Knight, Cool Ange. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. The one person sad about that match not happening last night.
Righteous give me white men that love to snap their fingers, possibly go to church and look clean yet unwashed. Casey, please. This is cultish behavior. It's not church. This is a cult.
No. Yeah.
Let's get it right. They're snapping their fingers and they're leading a cult. Let's go.
Yeah. That's why they're in white. They gotta look creepy. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand.
Cult,
do you not watch cult documentaries? Come on now.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, almost knocked over my computer because I got excited. Because let's be real. Have we not learned anything from the millions, the hundreds of thousands of true crime cult documentaries that are out there?
Truly. They're going to start drinking silver. They're going to turn blue. I don't know. It's crazy.
And a lot of times they look slightly unwashed.
They do. They do. Yeah.
I don't know. There you go. Is this where we get the Righteous are not a cult? It's a way of life.
Sounds like something a cult bumper sticker would say to me.
Exactly. I don't know. Is this maybe I missed this? Oh, I think you know what? I think I saw it. Well, no, never mind. I'm thinking of the backstage with the video with Ruby.
Oh no, Ange. They're coming. Actually, you're correct, because that is actually what happened next.
Okay, because I didn't see it during the show. I I only watched it later on, and I was like, wait, when did this happen?
Yeah,
okay.
They did have a backstage that actually happened next. We can move on. Oh. Look at you. Lexi was backstage with Ruby and Ange. She says he doesn't know. He wanted to fight. He wanted to fight in front of his family, in front of his mom. This is like an hour away from his hometown. And he wanted to fight Zach. And he's gonna go find him, bring the fight to him. And Ruby's like, no, this is what they want. And he's still all, hot and angry, grouchy. He wants to go fight somebody. And she's like, bro, if you go do this, you're going to have to do this without me. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So they do not pick a fight. It's coming.
Yeah.
She's right, though. This is exactly what they wanted. Also, the online exclusive from Friday after, when Ange says, Zach does not know what kind of, fight he's picking with Angelo. He said, you've seen me dangle from blood and guts for somebody I appreciated. What will I do for someone I loved? Hello? The squeal? I squealed at my phone before bed.
The soap opera continues.
It continues. It is perfect. The drama, I am living for this. Okay? And Casey? No.
Casey, come on. We need a little love
patience.
with all of this.
Come on.
Violence.
Every time I see them, I just get so giddy because they're in love. It's so beautiful. Okay? What's
well,
well,
we don't really know.
We don't. She is there for the comedy
and to look good, because she always looks good.
She's great. And as long as she does not rap again, it's fine. She could be out there. I said it.
I don't know. She might come up with a song for Zach. Who knows?
For Zach.
Okay. Let me.
Oh, don't put that out there.
Or for either one. Let me not put that out there. Delete. Let's.
Don't, Tony. No, if you hear anything, you did not hear that. She's not.
I'm so sorry for putting that in the atmosphere. Anyway.
Anyways, so that happens. Kyle O'Reilly versus Brian Keith. Kyle O'Reilly's first match back in 2 years, year and a half. What? A long time. I cannot remember. He's been gone for so long. Great to see him back. Scruffy Kyle is in his little, I don't know what era he's in, but got the hair. Brian Keith looked great.
Of course.
A great match. A great return match. Great to see Kyle back, because we didn't know if we would really ever see Kyle back in the ring. We didn't know what was happening with him. He's very private about it. So it's so good to see him. But, great match. Of course, Kyle wins. He had to do it on his own, though. Undisputed Kingdom were not there, but they did show up after the match. Listen, maybe because I've watched enough wrestling that when they picked him up on his shoulders, I had Batista flashbacks and I got scared.
Oh.
I was scared. I didn't. Maybe that's just a me problem.
Okay.
Did anyone else get nervous? Because maybe I watched too much wrestling, so I kind of feel like I thought something was gonna happen.
If you're nervous, drop it in the comments. Let us know.
I don't know, because I don't know. These boys, they're very emotional. Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah.
AEW's full of emotional boys, and I thought they were going to be mad that he wanted to do this on his own.
Oh, they are.
I mean,
they are mad.
I thought it was coming.
Not yet.
You think it's happening? Okay.
Yes, I think it's happening. I don't know if it's going to happen soon, but yes.
Okay. How did you feel about the match?
It was good. Yeah, I had a good time with it. I always like Brian Keith. Like,
I was gonna say, that's like the perfect partner, or the perfect person to put with Kyle in his first match back. And we've been saying it. They are trusting him in these matches, as like he's in these big matches, but he's also in important matches, like Kyle's first match back. They know he's gonna be good with Kyle.
Yeah,
put him with Kyle. He's gonna be safe. It's gonna be a good match. We're gonna have no problems.
Yeah,
he can handle this. So shout out to Brian Keith.
Yeah,
and his poncho. Love the poncho. Oh, Casey likes Kyle on his own. Okay.
And because you said that, we know that Roddy's gonna come along and destroy that. So
he's gonna ruin it.
Get ready. Get ready.
So is this okay? Roddy versus Kyle International Championship.
Ooh. Now that's something I would love to see.
Brother versus brother.
Yeah,
Essentially.
I think so.
So my face the entire show just
Right? And then eventually when Adam Cole Bebe comes back, whenever that is, who he could disrupt all of it. See, I don't know. That's just my hope.
that he comes and ruins.
That he comes and
he just messes up. That's a nice match you guys have. Mind if I ruin it?
Yeah. And he's like, it's my time. This is my championship. Let's go. Just like pummel everything. Kyle could have an OC type of run with his work ethic.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
Maybe not as long, but I feel like if he had to, he's gonna show out every night. I could see it. I'm still worried about that title being cursed. So Roddy, I hope you blessed that title.
Staged
it's
it,
a little
did
cursed,
whatever.
I hope you got some crystals, got some whatever you needed to do to clear it out. But
Florida water, something. Maybe not the Florida water.
Something.
You can leave that alone. But
don't mess with things that like aren't yours.
Yeah.
But hopefully you went to somebody that knew what they were doing.
There you go.
Okay. After that, we come back from commercial and we have Lexi again backstage with Deonna and Thunder Rosa. And she's like, this is kind of an interesting pairing. How did this come about? What's up with this? And Deonna's like, we've never teamed before, but we've wrestled and I trust you. Mm-hmm. Then, if it wasn't for Mariah and for the Butler loser, that Deonna would have been champion. And then Thunder Rosa chimes in and says, you know what? Remember, you never beat me, Tony. I never lost this title. She has been so intense since she came back. Mm-hmm. I love it. This promo was great. Blonde Thunder Rosa is everything.
It was great. And she said, no more tonterias. And I said, I know that's right. I said, we're done with the foolishness. Though I love Tony Storm's. Listen, but I said, I know that's right. I don't know a lot of Spanish, but I know that word. And I said, you're absolutely right. She is finished. She is done.
Yes.
I'm tired of your shenanigans.
She's sick of it. She's like, you want drama? They're going to give it to him. This match will be sponsored by TCM. Please. I'm here for it. However, maybe I just got a tinfoil hat on this weekend. I don't know. Because we've been seeing Thunder Rosa. She's been very intense. She wants the world to know, that she is back and that she never lost her title and that she is here. She's going back up the ranks, that she is going to be champion. Mm-hmm. Might cause a little tension with her and Deonna. I think they're so strong. This might.
Oh, absolutely. For the time being, though.
We'll see. She did start. Deonna did start. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Casey says we think it's revealed onto their partners Thunder Rosa not to disappoint people. Probably they did not want people to be like real
getting all amped up and like who's gonna come out, and it's yeah. Because
we did that at the forum show when Saraya hyped up her tag team partner and we all thought it was Mercedes then. Casey thinks Britt's coming back this week.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if that would fit.
Right.
I don't know if that would fit. Britt's gonna.
She is gonna speak. We are gonna hear from her. Mm-hmm. From Mercedes.
Yes.
Maybe we clear up this TBS mess, and maybe I don't know.
Or maybe Britt could interrupt and be like, "Listen, like you may think you're the CEO, but like don't forget
who's the DMD."
Who's the DMD and who was like the first woman who started this. So could be something like that.
We did see a little CEO,
She started it. She's caught herself, and I said, "Uh-oh."
We all saw it. We all saw Mercedes.
We all saw it.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad if that's how it goes. Again, keep her away from the title. Just for now, guys. I know we all want Mercedes with the title. I know. We got stuff going on.
Yeah.
Eddie says Thunder Rosa always tends. She is alpha. Yep.
And she is. Yeah. Let's go.
She's a Leo. She has a strong personality. Bobby says, "Oh hey, Bobby, Thunder Rosa should be the next challenger for Timeless Tony Storm's champion. Maybe a Dynasty. Who knows?
Perhaps. Yeah.
This might put her in line, which could cause some more tension with Deonna. There's a lot of places we can go with this. And you know what? Shout out to the TNA Twitter page for always having clips ready.
They do. They stay ready. They said, "Oh, well, then there's this."
Yes,
love that.
Literally posted Deonna versus Thunder Rosa immediately. Just real quick. Whoever is paying, they're not paid enough.
We love it.
We all miss Jamie Hayter.
We do, and that is like when Jamie comes back. What does that look like?
She has to hit in the right spot again. Yeah. It has to be the perfect timing for her. We can't just put Jamie anywhere.
Yeah, I agree. And I wonder if she is healed up.
Yeah. How's she doing? I hope she's
if she's just waiting for the perfect opportunity.
We'll see. We'll find out. This is a very open-ended show.
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun dun. To be continued.
Yeah.
So that was a fun promo. But Thunder Rosa's promo skills, just before I finish this, have gotten so much better. I know she's been taking acting classes in her time off, and she is so confident now when she speaks. I love it. You know, I'm a Thunder Rosa girly forever. That's my girl. Love her. So I will never say, but she's doing so great. And I know everybody's weird about, like, I know.
But she's your fave.
She's my girl.
Girl,
I know everyone thinks this is
IWC is always in shambles over all the terrible people that are you know what I mean? That have fans. You're fine.
Listen, I know it's a weird pairing, but I said it before. It makes kind of sense. We're going to go to the past of Tony. We're going to see. We've made it, guys. What? We got something?
No, I was going to say, yeah, we are here.
We're here. We are at the main event. We are almost done with the show. House of Black versus the Infantry. Ooh. So proud of the Infantry. They looked great.
They did. And this was surprising. This was surprising. But match, I'm not mad about it.
No, this match, these boys were getting thrown everywhere. Literally into the commentary table. That table did not budge.
Yeah. At all.
Didn't even try. That's
they were like, everybody get up. Just everybody get up. Just get up. We just go.
They were sandwiched between Brody and Buddy. They were like, it looked grim for them, okay? Because they are giants. And I was like, we know how this is going to go. They tried their best. We are going. Who shows up to help? But Mark Briscoe. He shows up. I think it was Buddy. He knocks him out. And we get a surprising win. But it shouldn't be surprising, but it is. The Infantry beats House of Black and moves on in the tag tournament. They are moving on to fight FTR.
Yes.
As the wild card 2. So this does make sense after last week's fire promo from them. But also very surprising.
But it is what it is. In a good way. It's great. To mix it up, because we all were thinking, obviously, House of Black is going to move on. Because why wouldn't they?
Casey, calm down.
Just.
That's why I don't. Yeah, exactly. This is why you don't assume anything. I'm just moving on. mean, I wouldn't go that far. I don't feel like an ass. I feel like surprised. Yes, Bobby does like
Mhm.
loves the like the infantry. They're great. They're stars. The people were behind them. Everyone loved it.
I wish
The
Trish would have
internet,
like
the
run
internet
out.
was happy. Yeah, that would have been cute.
That would have been
We were
cute
kind of smushed for we had
for
some
time.
time, but the shot of Mark on in the crowd and House of Black just so mad.
Mhm.
Like I didn't want this Mark House of Black issue to continue. I guess it is. I
Yes, it
don't
is.
know.
Mhm.
Eh,
Mhm. Yeah. I don't know.
whatever.
I'm
I
not
guess.
sure if I'm a huge fan
No,
of
I
it, but
want.
it is what it is.
It makes sense for him to interfere, but I also wrap it up soon, please. I want Mark doing something else. Also, there is 277 of people in here. So thanks, guys. We
Oh,
really appreciate you.
nice. Fire.
Yes, thank you. The numbers are flying and keep coming up, and I don't. Thank you. I appreciate our silly little show on Sunday afternoon. And this is not the end of the show. We
It's
thought
not
how
the
long we
end.
thought. No, I was
We
like, well, I like
Yeah,
listening.
I
I'm
was
like,
like, this isn't the end. I was literally like, oh wait, no, we got something else.
yeah, we do. One, Adam Copeland comes out in his chair, in the spotlight, and the box. We found out what is in the box. Um, he says he's called Mrs. Foley's baby boy, and he
Mhm.
got a new present, and her name is Spike. That is going to take down Christian, who is not Jay anymore. He said Jay is dead. He's fully engulfed as in Christian Cage. The man that has been his best friend for 40 years is dead. This person is all who he is now, and he's going to make him say I quit. Essentially. Oh, basically it, In so many Adam Copeland ways he said that.
Yeah, giving us this essentially giving us like Negan from The Walking Dead and
Yes,
Lucy.
thank
Like
you.
that's what
Truly
he's
what
giving.
thank you, because I saw that also, and yeah, it was very Negan. And somebody said he's gonna Glenn him, and I was like, please no, I'm still
Please.
traumatized.
Oh, it's too soon. Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Things you cannot say. Don't say anything about Glenn or hold the door. Okay, I
I
cannot. It's too
can't.
soon.
It's always going to be too soon.
Too soon. Yes, bringing it out from the side from when. Yep. Mm-hmm. Spike. Her name
Spike.
is Spike. I was interesting that Spike is a girl, but I kind of love that.
So do I, because
Happy Women's History Month.
right? And we're amazing.
We are. Yes.
Adam
Yeah.
wants to be two-time TV champ.
Yeah, TNT champ.
Mhm.
It's going to be a very intense night in Toronto this Wednesday.
Mhm.
It's going to be good. I still could do without this being for the title, but it is what
I
it is.
agree.
It is what it is. It's already
Yeah.
here. I can't. Nick Wayne is definitely going to know Spike very well.
Oh,
Just saying.
yeah.
In front of his mother.
Here she go, about to get traumatized yet again.
That woman has been through it.
She has.
Okay. I don't know why I just had this image of like Daniel Garcia. Somehow he's involved in this
Mhm.
scenario, maybe
Okay.
because they've had beef. Christians had beef with Daniel Garcia, Daddy Magic.
For sure.
Daniel Garcia is holding Nick Wayne's mom as Adam hits him with Spike. I can see it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want that. I don't wish that again for the
She's
mother.
like, wait, but I don't want
like
that. But
I could see it. Kill switch is he's definitely gonna. There's gonna be fire. There's gonna be I don't know. There's gonna be lots of things happening.
Okay.
Maybe kill switch. I don't know. I'm just doing. Maybe I'm spitballing. Maybe kill switch. This is the time he switches. Maybe he gets done with Christian. I would like to see that.
Would that be the time? Is that ever going to
Yes!
happen? When is this going to
No.
happen?
I should happen Wednesday, but is it gonna happen? If it doesn't happen Wednesday, it's never happening.
We've been waiting for this switch for a very long time.
This is more drawn out than when Julia was misted, and she had the eye patch for a million years.
Yeah.
This, it's a will they, won't they, but will he turn on his? I don't even know what Christian is to kill switch.
Something.
I don't know. Hopefully it ends, but and hopefully Adam and Christian are done after this. Go their separate ways. Move on to other people feuds because it's been great.
I mean, it's been great. You think they're going to end it that quick? I honestly feel like they're going to drag this out for like another.
How do you drag it out after an
I don't
match?
know.
Murder?
I don't know. I feel like they'll find a way.
What are we doing?
Like they will find a way.
Cage? Christian Cage in a cage? Nick Wayne in a shark cage?
I don't know. I just have a feeling, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I guess
where do we go from here? We'll see. Again, this is just an all to be continued episode.
Yeah.
Bobby says Kill Switch doesn't need Christian. He does not.
He doesn't, and he has proven it.
Yeah. So hopefully he snaps. Maybe he snaps.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it. But yeah. Do we have any final thoughts on Collision and Rampage?
I mean, no. It was overall pretty good. Definitely could have got another women's match in there, but love seeing Danielson, Shibata, and yeah, I had a good time. Had a good time with it.
I did. I had a great time. I said it last week. AEW's on a really good roll. They have a lot of great momentum, a lot of stars, a lot of good things happening. And like I always say, watch what you like. Don't watch what you don't like.
Stay off the internet.
Stay off the internet.
Stay off Twitter.
Unless you're going to come here and hang out with us, then you could be on the internet. But yeah, thanks guys for hanging out with us. All 280 of you. I'm just saying that number because it blows my mind that you all are in here. So thanks for hanging out. And remember, we will not be here next week. There is no Collision. So if I don't see you in 2 weeks, I think that's Easter, so we'll figure that out. But we'll be back very soon. Catch all the other shows on BodySlam. We appreciate it. And shout out to all the other women's wrestling creators out there that we love and support. So yeah. All right. Bye guys.
Bye.